Bonjour, welcome back to the Lite Cast. I'm Jay, others known as Jello Grover on Twitch, or so I say, Je m'appelle, I'm Jay, and welcome back to the Lite Cast. Hope you're all doing great. Of course, today I'm joined by my co-host, Henry.
Hello.
Henry's still here. I'm literally, it's getting worse, guys. It's actually an emergency at this point because I can't get rid of him.
Tough.
To be honest, I'm scrolling through Indeed at this point. Every job website. I've actually been going round to people in the streets and begging them.
Look on Fiverr.
Look on Fiverr. Might start looking on Amazon, to be honest, and just get an inflatable, maybe a doll. Or maybe just hire someone that is in like a dinosaur outfit. Like the big inflatable dinosaur suits. Oh. I forgot about that. Shit.
No,
anyway,
that's how I film the podcast.
Anyway, I think we're being quite rude right now, Henry. So stop talking. Because we actually are joined by someone else today. We're not actually joined by ourselves because we're not actually really lonely people, are we, Henry?
Well, one of us.
Oh, yeah, you. Anyways, today we are joined by someone very special. Very special indeed. Everyone, ladies and gentlemen, I feel like we need like a round of applause. You know, like when someone comes onto the stage and then everyone starts clapping.
Okay.
I'm forgetting I'm in my room right now. Everyone, we're joined by MisterAG, otherwise known as Alan.
Hello.
Hello, Alan.
Hello.
Welcome to the Lite Cast.
Also, you know where you could get a new host from?
Oh, where?
Wish.
That's where I found Henry. I typed into the search bar, Wish podcast hosts, and Henry came up. So yeah, number one on the search list. Anyways, Alan, how are you today? Welcome in.
I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm doing great, to be fair. I'm buzzing. Yeah. Oh, that's a bit depressing.
Way to put a downer on things, Henry.
Sorry.
Welcome to the downcast. Not longer light. It's the dark cast. Anyway, Alan, do you want to give people a little bit of an introduction? Because, you know, you're not very well known, are you?
Wow.
I'm joking.
Wow.
You're quite irrelevant in this industry.
True. No, I'm Alan. I'm J-Light's boss, technically.
Oh my god. Is that what you're going to say the whole episode? I'm J-Light's boss?
Yeah, technically I am.
Not my boss, though.
I am actually shaking right now. I'm like shiver me timbers because if I say the wrong thing today, I'm going to get fired.
No, don't worry. But no, I'm the content director for Kryptic. I've been doing content for ages, so.
Where did you start in content, Alan? Because I actually never knew this until like very recently when you showed me like your old stream setup and stuff.
Where did I actually start?
Ooh, yeah, like where did you start?
Let's delve into that. I actually started on YouTube, believe it or not. Really. I started creating videos with my nan.
With your nan?
With my nan. I'm not even joking.
What kind of videos?
You know, like, we did reaction videos. We did Draw My Life.
Oh my god.
We did, like, saying yes.
I would kill to see this.
All the videos are deleted now, unfortunately. But
no.
We did, like, me saying yes 24 hours to my nan. And
oh my god. That is amazing.
Like, we went to the park to take the dog for a walk. She spun me round on this thing, and literally I got up and fell over.
So your nan, you did YouTube videos with your nan?
Yeah.
Wait, what was like the viewer reaction? Like, were you quite famous?
Well, back when I actually started, I was in school still. So, I mean, I've got pictures on my phone of literally me and my nan. And, like, my screen's just, like, the screen, the whiteboard, as you lot call it, is literally just me and my nan. And I'm just like, this isn't awkward.
That is amazing. Wait, I never knew this. I'm actually pretty shocked right now. You started with your nan. Where is your nan right now?
My nan, she's at home.
No, Alan, piss off. Get off the podcast. We are joined by Alan's nan. No, honestly.
Like, honestly, my nan used to have her own nickname and stuff like that.
Wait, what?
What was that?
She was called Nanny G.
Oh
yeah.
My god, I love that.
It's just like Honey G.
Exactly. That's what we
when I say
nan,
for. You say G. I love that. Oh my god. So you wait, you literally just started YouTube with your nan.
Yeah.
That
I
is
wish I saw
brilliant.
these videos.
Oh man, I wish I didn't delete them all because some of them are hysteric. I mean,
Wait, how many did you make?
there was over a good 200 videos there easily.
Shut up.
Gee.
No,
This is
literally, I used to
amazing.
sleep round my nan's every weekend and just bang out content we did. We enjoyed doing it.
Do people at Kryptic know this?
Some of them do, some of them don't.
I feel like that's
Because-
quite a big thing to flex about. Like, I made videos with my nan, so that's from the head of content. Sorry, director of content. Every time I
think
say
you
head
need
of content, I get told off.
Yeah,
Not
I just
correct.
get one
my nan
point
was just
deducted.
used, you know what I mean, to gain views. Don't tell her everyone I said that. Ugh. And English though, don't tell anyone I said that.
You need
Technically,
to do a
when-
return. Make another video with your nan.
yes. Oh my god, can we have her on the podcast?
I can definitely sort out getting my nan on the podcast. if you
Hey
want
guys,
to.
100 downloads on this episode, and Alan's nan is on the next episode.
100.
We're on 96 on the other episode.
Oh,
So
easy.
Easily, I can get my nan sorted on the
I
podcast.
freaking love that. I was trying to get some of my family members on the podcast, but it looks like we're just going to go through Alan's family first.
Okay.
I mean, you've got the likes of my brother, my nan,
Why don't we all
my
have them all at the same
cousin.
time?
Alan's family.
The Lite Cast featuring Alan's family plus more. Your neighbours, just everyone.
Oh
It'd be
no.
so funny. Oh my god. To be honest though, speaking about not being able to speak English, I might just start speaking French this episode because technically, when this episode comes out, I am in Paris. So
There's no need to show off about it, okay?
yeah,
Just
so
as long as you're
guys,
stuck.
You
If
do
it was
know
right
we ain't
now-
gonna be able to understand you.
yeah, I'm probably in Disneyland, just to let you know. So
This is
Yeah.
unbelievable.
What
Please
ride are
support
you
the
gonna be
Lite
riding
Cast.
first?
oh my god. No, I wouldn't be able to go back. We don't know the episode, but how am I gonna go back to Disneyland, guys?
Get
It's
Mickey
it's a
Mouse
vital thing.
on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, guys, I've actually done a business trip to Disneyland to get Mickey Mouse on the Lite Cast and the whole crew. So spoilers for the next episode. There's a rat.
Unfortunately, Henry's not invited.
Yeah, no, never.
Got a new co-host, little mouse in the corner. So speaking about Kryptic as well, Alan, how did you actually become the content director? How did that actually happen?
So, do you want the full story or do you want the short
I
story?
think everyone's here for the full story. We're not just here for the little minor details. We want everything.
So, back when I joined Kryptic, when it had first opened back in February, I started off as a content creator, believe it or not. I was creating content on Minecraft.
With your net.
No. Minecraft. Phasmophobia. Stuff like that. And then, obviously, my old team leader left Kryptic on, unfortunately. Me and him was pretty close. And then, obviously, I applied for his role.
And it all just went up from there, and you're
And
still
it's-
here.
Stole his role.
Yeah, practically stole his role. He don't speak to me anymore.
Oh, kind of sad. Stop being so depressing. Jesus Christ. So how long have you been part of Kryptic then?
So we opened in 2021? 2 years.
Oh, okay. So it's also probably important to give listeners actually a background on what Kryptic is, because we're saying Kryptic like it's the royal family.
We are
Oh,
the
it
royal
is.
family.
Sorry, where do
Jordan
I
is
sit in the
king.
family? I think
You're
I'm at
like-
least a prince.
No, you're like them cousins in the royal family that nobody really cares about.
Nobody
Alan,
knows.
Alan, you're a corgi. Let's be honest.
Exactly.
They're famous.
Let's be honest.
Well,
I'm probably the
famous,
carpet.
You're just one of the
honest.
walls in the Buckingham Palace.
Literally, that's probably what I am. Anyway,
Oh,
should we give people a background actually what Kryptic is rather than just saying it?
yeah, so we are actually an esports organisation and content organisation. I had to think of the word then. Pretty much like the esports players enter into tournaments and stuff like that. Obviously, content
me.
creators. No, You're a content creator.
Yeah. You could never win.
So my background of joining Kryptic was that I was too good for the esports teams that I had to go into the Kryptic team,
Yeah.
to the
That's why you have
content
to join
team.
the content team.
Yeah.
But no, all jokes aside, like, obviously, we are there to eventually turn it into a job one day. Hopefully, we can get the sponsors and stuff like that to actually turn it into a job. Because, I mean, I don't create content anymore, but I used to love doing it. Obviously, Jay, like, you love creating content. So it'd be like all of our dreams to make it into a,
It would be, and I
job
think
one day.
Yeah, and I think that's really important to say that, like, Kryptic, like, how long have I been in it for now? I've been in it for
Coming up
10,
to 6
8 months?
No, 6 months coming up.
6 months, it's only 6 months.
Yeah.
Wow.
It feels longer than that, it really does.
Nothing.
I was about to say, like, I've been in Kryptic for a decade. God, anyway.
Been around a decade. But actually, do you actually know the backstory on Kryptic?
No?
Would you like me to go into it?
Oh, let's dive into it. I'm about to
So-
walk around my chair.
Kryptic originally opened as, this was many moons ago. This is still when like my brothers and us lot was younger. Kryptic actually opened as like obviously still an esports org, but it was mainly big in COD. Jordan was actually a part of the team when it was in COD. And the old CEO actually come down with, I believe it was cancer, but I'm not too sure. Don't hold me to that. And then obviously Jordan had his own organisations then, so like Wicked Wolves and stuff like that. He actually closed them down, created obviously Kryptic back up, asked the old CEO if we could like purchase the name off him and stuff like that. And then hence the Phoenix, that's why, because we're rising from the ashes again.
That is kind of bad. I thought it was like some kind of Hunger Games thing that was going on.
No. Getting emotional here.
God. All the viewers are crying. They're on their bikes right now, and they're actually just thinking about going in front of a truck. That is actually quite sad.
No, I was thinking of what we said earlier.
Yeah, before Alan joined the podcast, I told him not to scream on his intro because I told him that people do often like ride their bikes while listening to the podcast, and I didn't want to be responsible to deaths. So we did say that this episode is going to be counted in deaths and not downloads.
So 100 deaths we need.
Yeah, we need 100 deaths of the podcast for Alan's nan to be on the next episode,
We
guys.
probably shouldn't joke about that in case people do start doing it. Jesus. We'll have a massive
sorry, I don't know what I did, to be honest.
We'll have
See,
a
this is why I have a boss. I have a boss, you see.
Yeah, so you don't get
Alan,
sued.
Talk some sense into him.
He needs to censor my words. I do apologize. But yeah, that is really awesome. I almost wanted to say like about Kryptic is that we're not like a huge organization, but like the way that like people treat Kryptic and like the people inside of it, the way they like develop Kryptic is so like a big organization. Like they take it really seriously, and I think that's what makes people like me really want to strive with Kryptic because they take it like as their number one priority in life. Not like in life, but like they really do treat it amazingly. Like the things, like the support systems they have, all the things they have going on, the sponsorships, the things we have in Kryptic. It's such a vast group of people. Not even just the content team. Like the content team, like every single content creator is so unique as well. Like we're not all the same kind of personality wise, and then we're not all like streaming the same game. Like you clicked on, say, Rex's stream, part of Kryptic, and you also clicked on my one. Side by side, you wouldn't even think they were related, but the things that brings the content creators together is so incredible. And it's just like, I have my own community, say people like Prince Bacon, who's also a content creator, he has his own community, and like it all just brings everything together. Even though like Bacon is such a different streamer to what I am, but that connection and like, he has like 2,000 Twitch followers, I have like 600, but like, it still is like that community, I'm sure it's the same in esports. I don't know too much about esports, but
I don't really know. We don't care about them.
yeah, we're like content guys, but
we don't care about them.
here comes the esports leader, Jordan. But yeah, but I watched the Rainbow streams on the Kryptic channel on Twitch, and honestly, like to think that we're still part of the same org as them is crazy because, like, in a good way, like it's like the fact that like the people that are running Kryptic, like shout out to them, are doing so well of like maintaining this. And I know it's difficult. I understand there's always going to be difficulties dealing with probably anyone. That group of people, it's just incredible how they do it. So round of applause to Kryptic.
Let's just say it's. I know many people think creating content's easy, but it's actually not. There's so much up goes into work behind the scenes of creating
100%.
content.
Not just like
really
any
not
content
easy.
creator.
Yeah. And then managing a whole team of content creators. Oh my days.
I mean, everyone has their difficulties as well. Like, if you're like, I can just imagine, like,
Yeah.
it's probably very difficult. So,
It's.
well done, Alan. So proud of you.
Well
I
done.
know. I know.
I completely agree with you. Like, people think that content creation is so easy. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, my life's so difficult. It isn't. I'm going to be honest with you. It isn't. I know I am just sitting in front of a camera playing Minecraft. But, like, the things that go into that is not just me sitting in front of the camera playing Minecraft. You know, I have this big setup. I'm talking to people for hours on end. I have my Minecraft server that I have to run, everything like that. It's just the one stream. Like, I'm live on TikTok. I have to post TikToks. You know, I'm doing stuff with Kryptic. I'm doing stuff with other things. I'm doing this podcast. You know, and then also just life in general. I think I listened to you once, Henry, what I do in a day on the weekend, and I think you almost melted.
Yeah,
So I've been at work for 9 hours today,
So
and I'm still here.
basically, about a year ago, I used to work 7 till 8, 7 till 4, sorry, on a weekday. Come back home, do Kryptic work. Then on the weekend, I'd go and work on the fair. So I'd literally work 7 days straight.
Yeah, you told me about this as well. That is impressive. But you also told me about how you worked on the fair.
Yeah, I did.
You worked in like a fair, and it looked badass.
It wasn't badass. It was only a kiddies fair.
Oh,
It wasn't like training
I'm
lines.
downplaying yourself here, Alan. Let's just pretend we cut that out, guys. Alan, where did you work as a fair?
So the company I used to work for is obviously a travelling fun fair. So I'm not going to disclose their name, but if you want to go and see some of the rides and stuff like that, they have a fun fair based on Dudley Zoo.
Yeah, it's Thought Park.
Yeah, Thought Park now.
I just realised that no one outside the UK would probably get that joke. I do apologise.
Thought
Thought Park is basically a huge theme park.
Yeah, it's not a big theme park like I used to work on. It's a travelling fun fair, so you know when you've got like your Christmas switch-ons, your bonfire nights and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that's what I used to do basically.
It sounds quite fun though. I'd like to do that.
To a certain extent, it was fun, but the actual work that you have to put in, the hours to only be paid like 20-30 quid, it's like, what am I doing with my life?
You're just sitting there going around the waltzes like, what am I doing?
Let's not talk about the waltzes. I've got many bad experiences on there.
Oh, honestly, I do as well.
Yeah.
Like, the worst one, I think, that I still have bad memories from, even I go on it today, is the city where we live nearby is Brighton, and probably people have the same experiences, like on a pier. Who puts the waltzers on an effing pier? Who the hell does that? Psychopaths, I think.
Yeah.
Because you're spinning round and the glass looks like you're being spun off into the water.
So imagine walking the waters, because I used to have to do that, obviously, with the job.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, the thing
And
they got
when
down,
it's
they don't know the
wet-
platforms.
What was that?
No, I wouldn't be able to do that.
When it's wet, I actually fell over and was sitting down, just going round on the ride. I was just like, help me, help me.
Just laying there, like, if I lay here.
If I just lay here.
Oh my god, though. I know we're going off topic, but like going back to Kryptic so we can like tie a knot in it. How did you actually meet me? Because I kind of know the story.
You only know bits, though.
Yeah.
I think.
So yeah, like what stream did you find me on and stuff like that? I think that would be kind of good for people to know.
So we actually found you. I believe it was your first subathon.
Yes, my first and only.
Yeah. We actually found you on that. We come into your stream, and when we actually come into your stream, you was reacting to videos, and we thought, well, this is different. You know, he's not an average gamer. He's reacting to streams.
I was sitting there eating
Pasta, probably.
McDonald's. I was like 8 hours in, and I was watching Daily Dose of Internet because I was having a bit of a break, and and then Alan decided to join and said the amazing content creation was going while I was shoving a Big Mac down my face.
Wasn't really joined.
Because I always thought you joined on the Fall Guys bit, because that subathon You know, that
No,
was...
we was there for that.
You did stay a while, didn't you?
Yeah, me and Jordan definitely stayed a while because how me and Jordan run recruiting and stuff like that is me and him do it together. So he'll send me over a content creator he sees. So Jordan actually spotted you. Then I come in, obviously dropped you a follow and all that stuff. And then we got chatting in your chat. And then Jordan was like, me and Jordan was sat in the VC just crying. Like, we was having the time of our lives.
No, because the funny thing is now being in this point of view as a content creator Kryptic, I've been in a VC while you guys are doing that.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because basically what you and Jordan do, or I mean, did I help you at one point as well one time?
You have helped me, yes.
Yeah, so we basically we go through Twitch, we find a category, Minecraft's always a good place to do just chatting, and then we go to low viewers or recommended, and we just click on the streamer, and then we kind of just see what they're like, and then we try get in contact with them.
So we see what they're like. Obviously, we do background checks on social media and stuff like that as well. I don't know if you knew that, but I went through your whole Twitter. Basically making myself out like a stalker here, but yeah, I went through your whole Twitter obviously to make sure there's no offensive content or anything like that.
Yeah, which is great. That's what I mean. That goes back to the whole point of people part of Kryptic put so much effort into finding these content creators. I don't know how you do it, honestly, because you found so many gems, and you still are even in esports. The people that I watch, I'm like, this person is so unique.
Yeah, it's
I think the part of esports is really important to be a unique creator.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in content, it's a bit easier because you have so much different stuff going on. But in esports, because you're doing competitions, you don't want to find 5 of the same people who kind of just sit there staring at the screen. I know that's kind of what esports is, but you found some people that are actually really nice as well.
We really have, and I think the content team we currently have. And I'm going to go out on a whim and say this. I'm sorry if any of my old content creators are listening, but it has to be one of the best teams I've ever actually worked with. And
I actually agree. Even though I haven't seen the other teams, I do think that our content team is so strong.
We are a strong team.
Yeah, I really especially after this episode release, I really want to start raiding some of our content creators because I think people part of my community actually need to see how some great these people are. Honestly, and it's never it's such an expanding team as well. There's always someone new joining. So yeah, I mean, Kryptic's always expanding, isn't it? So
that's what you want.
Yeah.
I mean, there'll be 20 other people next week, so we've got a lot of people to raid. Can we talk a little bit about what's to come for the team, or some? I mean, not stuff that we're not allowed to talk about.
Secrets. Spill the secrets.
Alan, you need to tell us your whole plan. I mean, where do you see it in the future, and have we got any plans that we can tell people about now? I know we've got plans for the future that we can't tell about.
I can tell you guys, obviously, what's literally being released. I know we're recording this a week early, so the first episode will actually be started on the Tuesday, but obviously we've got Twitch takeovers coming back.
Ooh.
So Twitch takeovers is content creators taking over the main Twitch channel and stuff like that. But it also helps them grow their channels and brands and stuff like that as well. They get social media promotion and stuff like that with it. I don't know if I should be saying that. Please don't sack me.
Jordan is now clicking his pen so loudly. He's clacking your Discord DMs right now. Alan!
Sorry.
It's going to be really awesome, and obviously I'll be sharing it on all my socials that the Twitch takeover is happening, because I think it's really important to share light to some of these content creators, because I feel some people don't even realize there's so many different people on Twitch, and these are just honestly some of the best creators I've actually ever watched ever.
Little does Jay know I've actually got him scheduled in for May. I mean, wait, what? What? Nothing, mate.
What? I knew that.
We'll believe that one.
I knew that. I think you actually told me that, actually.
No, I do. Obviously, want to get all my content creators involved with it.
No, I am going to do it. Don't worry, guys. I think people probably
even I'm going to do one.
Going to do it.
Even
I am going to do it. Don't worry.
And that's saying something. I don't create content anymore, and even I'm doing one.
What? I didn't know this. Can we do us together?
We sure can. Do a little podcast.
I mean, yeah, Henry can be there.
Live podcast. Thank you.
Do a live podcast.
I can just sit in the background. It's fine.
That's like my Minecraft Monday the other week. So every Monday I stream Minecraft, and Henry was there, but Henry hasn't actually done a face reveal yet. So he was sitting there throwing things at me the whole stream without showing his face. So yeah, that was quite entertaining. But no, I'm actually quite excited for a Twitch takeover now. I know there's loads of other stuff coming. So like, I would just say this, that like there is some stuff coming with Kryptic that like it's going to be really excited for, because I know now we're like really pushing the content team. Like we want to show what we can do and like how we work together as a team. So that's kind of goes back to what I was saying, is like people like me, Bacon, Rex, Finn, that's just naming a few, Tony, that we're all such different creators, but like seeing what we'd be like together,
well,
is something that I think people should be excited for.
What, a group stream?
No, like I mean, like not just streams, like videos and stuff like that, like things like that, you know, not just a stream, but other stuff as well.
Like, let me just say this. I know I can speak about this because I've put it into place, but we've obviously right now we're trying to push collaborations across with content creators and stuff like that to get organization content out of it, basically. Obviously, you guys get support of that as well. But there's going to be scheduled like content days within Kryptic. Jay, like, you're finding out this about a little bit early. At least for the full org meeting tomorrow. But yeah, so like we're pushing out content days, so that the content creators basically have assigned days where they actually create content together. So it'll be like, I don't know, doing challenges in Phasmophobia or Minecraft and stuff like that.
Yeah, so like that is so awesome, and I appreciate you sharing that with everyone, by the way, Alan. Thank you.
Yeah, you're about to be removed.
Yeah, I'm actually going to get a message any minute now, and I think Jordan's actually going to come through my window.
Releasing secrets.
No, much love to Jordan. I know I keep throwing to Jordan coming in and screaming. You're a very nice guy. I do apologise.
He is a nice lad.
Is there a space for me in Kryptic?
I'm very excited for people to come like see this, because I feel like I know people probably see like, you know, the Kryptic banner on my stream and stuff, but like people always like, what is Kryptic? But like I think you're actually gonna see us as a team finally. So I think that's going to be really awesome. I can't wait for people to not just part of Kryptic seeing that payoff and seeing the results there, but also you guys as well. Like it's going to be something completely new.
My question to the audience is, sorry, cut you off there. I know you're the co-host and everything, but my question to the audience is, how many of you have actually seen the Meet the Content Creator video that we produced?
Oh, I think, no, saying that, I think actually quite a lot of people did, because I put that in my Discord and people actually quite like that.
That was a class video. Nothing will beat Bacon.
Yeah, no, honestly. If you haven't already, Kryptic YouTube, Meet the Content Creators, if that's going to give you a little bit of a tease of the people that I'm like, not just me going to work with, but everyone's going to be working with and stuff. So it's going to be good. And I'm very excited for you guys to actually see us, you know, make some videos together. I think that's something that's going to be really important. I also think probably you guys are quite excited for that as well at home, listening to this.
I'm sorry to say, but I have not watched that video. You might have to send me the link.
Oh my god.
Henry!
Betrayal.
Henry, leave the call now. Get off the podcast. We're going to watch that now.
No, please. I'll watch it.
You need to. I'm in it.
Link.
I'm like the biggest person on the cover, and they chose a horrible photo for me.
Oh, really?
We sure
Great.
did.
Good.
What? Yeah.
Good job.
I still have beef about
Nightmares.
that.
Oh.
Wait, did we actually? Oh my days, yeah. You're literally
me holding my Switch Joy-Con, pointing at the camera. Because I was playing Nintendo Sports in my YouTube video.
I need to watch this now.
It was good. It was good. I think everyone's clips just showed their whole personality so well.
They really did.
Yeah.
Really
Anyways,
did.
guys.
Definitely have to watch this one.
I've just dropped you a link.
Oh, thank you. Oh, wow. That is amazing.
But guys, it's my favourite part of the podcast time. It's my favourite part, and I get to say the question this week.
You've got it. Okay.
Is it my turn to say the question?
Yeah, it is.
The would you rather time. Please answer at home. I know some of you guys send in your answers, and I actually do love it. Alan, have you seen the would you rather time?
I have not, but I can see it in front of me.
So basically, every episode we do a would you rather question. So basically, anyone that's on the podcast, or even when we're by ourselves, we do a would you rather segment of the video. So why do I say video? I'm talking about videos now. Podcast. And basically,
get it right.
Oh my
Sorry.
god, I have two bosses here pretty much. I'm just stuck in a sandwich right now. I'm literally sandwiched pretty
Yeah,
much.
I literally actually control Jay on the stream.
I've got
in
a
the
gun to my
background.
head.
Yeah.
It's fine. I control his content, I guess. So
Yeah.
the sound.
I'm in a dictatorship, honestly.
No, it's nothing like that, Jay. We're just trying to push you to be the best person you can be.
Yeah, but you need help with that. So
Tell me, guys.
that's why we're here.
All right. The question is: would you rather live in the Harry Potter universe or the Star Wars universe? Dun dun dun.
The question I've got though is: are all the characters from Harry Potter going to be there?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, mate, definitely Harry Potter. Just for
Why
Emma
though?
Watson. I mean,
What was that, Alan? You do know Emma Watson also is in real life as well.
Watches this podcast actually.
She actually
Don't
is
say that.
she's a weekly listener, to be honest. At this point.
oh no! If you want to
Alan
hit me up
slips into our
Instagram,
DMs
you
every single night.
can.
Who do you message good night, Alan? Or I message Emma Watson.
Who
Spammer.
did you match with on Tinder? Emma Watson.
Emma Watson. But no, that's actually a really difficult question. I honestly think that as much as I love Star Wars, there's quite a lot of terrorists in Star Wars. I mean, the whole rebellion is a terrorist group.
I feel like you'd die quite easily
Yeah.
in Star Wars.
It's very dangerous.
I just want to be part of Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, just for the pure fact that you're a wizard.
You're a wizard.
Literally.
You're the wizard, Harry.
You get to say some
You're a
random
wizard, Alan.
shit, and some lights come out of a stick, and you can kill someone.
Mm.
On my
Yeah.
face. So if J-Light ever upsets me, I could just be like, Expelliarmus!
when I didn't when you don't complete your requirements for Kryptic in the week. Avada-kedavra! Like when someone just pisses you off so much in life, you can just go like Crucio and torture them.
Exactly. I mean,
I'd be a dark wizard for real. I would.
Okay. You Hufflepuff.
Which means Slytherin.
No,
Actually,
I
I'm
think
Hufflepuff,
I'm in
though.
Hufflepuff.
Henry, which one would you choose?
Well, I don't know, because Slytherin quite cool, you know.
No, I mean
But
the
then-
question, Henry.
Oh,
What do you
I thought you meant like I thought we were moving on to like
no,
more
Oh,
in depth into Harry Potter. I thought it was quite clear.
no.
Harry Potter is obviously my choice.
I think I would probably choose Harry Potter, but like also Star Wars would be quite fun, you know, like flying around and stuff, like
No, but-
lightsabers, Jedi's.
I don't know, because how many people are actually Jedis in Star Wars? So most likely, if you were in
I-
Star Wars, you'd just be some, I don't know, peasant.
You'd probably be some peasant on a desert planet who gets
Yeah,
blown up by
exactly.
Jar Jar Binks. Honestly, it literally, that's what kind of like people actually don't realize. I said this in Star Wars before. Like the Empire, right, are keeping an order. Yeah, they're not nice people, but the rebellion are literally a terrorist group. They blow up the government.
Mm.
They're literally mental heads. They're literally nutters. They just blow shit up, and apparently it solves everything.
Imagine
Good
if
for them.
it solved everything in real life, though.
Blow
What
up
do
all
you
the
mean?
competition.
No, just like imagine like someone really annoyed you and you start beating them up with a lightsaber.
You stupid little shit. But then also in Harry Potter, you could just start like throwing spells at them or something.
Exactly.
Mm.
Also, there's dragons, and is there dragons in Star Wars? I don't even know.
No, there's a
No.
massive snake in Harry Potter though, and I'm down
Oh
for
Yeah.
no! Oh,
that. I am down for that. I forget.
You like
oh, you like snakes?
Mm-hmm.
Really? You should get a pet snake. You can get a pet snake, you
I
know.
can't because I'm scared he's gonna eat my dogs.
How small's your dog?
It's a big dog. It's a
You're
lot.
scared it will eat your dog.
All my cats.
I think you should be more worried about your dog eating the snake.
Yeah.
Them two are donuts. I would do anything like that, to be honest with you.
What's your dog's name?
I've got two. Which one do you want first?
Oh,
The
I mean,
most boring
anyone.
one.
So I've got a chocolate lab and I've got a champagne Labrador.
Oh,
He's actually really rare. The champagne one is.
Their name's Chocolate.
No.
and the
Actually,
other
one,
the chocolate
champagne.
Labrador is technically named Chocolate. Well, after chocolate.
What? What's his name?
What's it called?
Toblerone.
Milky Way.
How did you manage that?
It's
Like,
actually
seriously, Jay, like, what?
Shut the fuck up. Their
No,
name is
he-
not
he's-
Toblerone.
No, he's Toby, but Toby Toblerone. That's what I call him.
I mean, fair enough.
Your dog Toblerone.
That's a great
Yeah.
name.
That is a great name for a
is a
chocolate
great
Labrador.
name.
Let's be
Shaped
real.
like a Toblerone.
I like one anyway. And
I
then
thought you named your dog Toblerone. I was like, oh my god, that is so awkward. I just said your dog is called Toblerone. Actually, it's
no, his name's Toby, but we call him Toby Toblerone or Chocolate Drop.
You should
When
just
he's-
call
so when your dog gets lost in a field, you just start shouting Toby Toblerone.
just call him
Is that what happened,
Toblerone.
Alan?
No,
Just let you know, Alan. Nicknames are supposed to be shorter than their actual name.
yeah, I know that, but
You doubled their name length.
his name's Toby, but I call him Toby Toblerone.
It's more than doubled the name length, by the
I
way.
know.
Toby Toblerone, Toby.
Would you like to hear the
Say
number
it.
name?
Yeah, what's the champagne lamp called?
Oscar
Ah, okay.
What's their nickname?
Is it
Vacuum.
vacuum? That's
Yeah. So if we drop any food on the floor, it's vacuum.
Ooh, we should give the nickname. We should give us a nickname. Oh, vacuum.
Toblerone and vacuum are your dog's nicknames.
Yeah. They are though, honestly, the most adorable dogs ever. Like, they
You say you
are.
had a cat?
I've got two.
What's their names?
Jeez, being overrun by animals.
And I've got
It's in a
like
zoo.
fish as well.
What are your
Live in a
cat
zoo.
names?
So with them both brother and sister, they come out the same litter. So one's
Oh.
called the boy's called Monty because he's a miserable little git.
Oh,
So we call him Monty, and then the other one's just called Izzy.
oh, it's a bit basic. What a
I know.
basic bitch.
She is a basic
Bit
bitch.
harsh.
Oh, I love animals. I actually never used to like cats, but now I do.
Wow.
They're not
Ollie
my
has a
favourite.
cat, and I actually love it.
Is that why you
Yeah,
like cats?
because it likes nobody else really in his house, but it
It's
likes
just
me.
you. Oh, makes you
So
feel
I actually
special.
think I'm a cat whisperer at this point.
I
If you ever
actually-
have any problems with your cat, you know, to call JLite_ on Twitch.
You have
I
to pay him.
actually hate cats personally. I think dogs are better.
Oh, 100% a cat. Sorry.
Dogs are better.
People that love cats in the podcast are tossing and turning, and they're not going to be able to sleep after I've been saying this. Let's just be honest. I know it's a heated debate. This is an opinion. You can have your opinion. Anyway, cat, just leave your house. They just want food. They come back for food. I guess cats can come be cute. You know, they can like they do the same thing, but they just leave your house. And they just go off.
Yeah, like dogs don't leave your side.
Mm.
I'm probably gonna get cancelled for saying that.
More
I do
loyal,
apologise.
you know.
Exactly. Dogs are more loyal than cats.
It literally, man's best friend.
Exactly.
I love my
Cats
dog.
can be
Lucy.
violent as well.
My dogs are like family members, to be honest. Like, it just is though.
They are,
Anyone
they're
that goes
part of the
around your
family.
house,
Huh?
anyone that goes around your house just gets introduced to your dogs. No one else.
Yeah. If you don't know my dog's name's a Bramble, who's now 12. So she's basically been my whole life. And then you got Tommy, who we rescued,
I'm
and
not
he's
a
basically
dog.
this big obese Springer who has about one brain cell. He has one brain cell.
Not
I
the
came in from
smart
work today,
dog.
and he put my whole hand in his mouth.
I miss my Springer, not gonna lie.
Oh,
I
What was
really
your
do.
Springer called?
you're gonna make me upset.
He was called Patch.
Patch.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
because he
a
got
good
like dots on his name and he was just called Patch. And then we had
at
a
least the name
little-
wasn't Toblerone or some other chocolate bar.
Oh, Toblerone's unique. How many dogs do you know called Toblerone?
So
One.
actually, while we're on this topic, let's talk about like dogs' names and stuff a sec. So my nan's dogs, obviously you got Candy and Cole, and then you had Flossie. But you know how many people actually call their dogs Flossie now? It's kind of like yeah. Sorry,
What the hell?
this is getting debated. This is a debate.
What is it of your family and naming their dogs edible things? I mean, you
I
could
won't
eat
say what I'm
brambles. I wouldn't
thinking.
suggest it.
I won't say what I'm thinking.
For God's sake. I'm going to get cancelled in a minute because I've now just said that a dog's better than cats. I almost got cancelled the other day as well, to be honest. I was very worried about posting this TikTok that I posted the other day.
What was the TikTok?
So, you know, people are like very defensive of like, you know, their singers and like what their best song is and stuff, you know, their best album.
Yeah.
So I posted, there was this trend around TikTok that still is. It's like this filter where you rank Taylor Swift's albums.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've seen it.
I'm quite a big Taylor Swift fan. I'm not like I wouldn't say like I'm a Swiftie, like whatever they have. I wouldn't say I'm like that. So I post this video and I rank her albums. A bit of a joke. I get one of the albums, okay, and I'm actually surprised I didn't get cancelled. I got some nice comments. I thought that I was going to be turned upside down and knocked into a grave.
Just wait.
Yeah, maybe my video is going to blow up and I will get rioted down in my house, to be honest. Not rioted, raided.
Think of the views, though.
Yeah. Well, probably people, if I shout on my stream raid, they probably think I'm raiding someone, but I'm actually getting raided. So no one would like worry about it, so it's all right.
Alan's actually taking notes.
Yeah, I actually am.
Alan, new YouTube idea, raid daylight.
Exactly, that'd be so good.
Get views up.
That's actually a good YouTube video. Is trying to get cancelled in 24 hours.
I'm sure people have done that.
I mean, who is like? I would just like the Taylor Swift fans are very, very toxic people. So I would just say that like her worst song is her best song, and like her best song is her worst song, and then I'd probably get run over. I could get cancelled in about 10 minutes, actually.
Oh.
So
Go
yeah,
for
it. Let's do it.
Go for it. No, let's not.
Yeah, Alan's like, I'm not dealing with that. Okay, I'm not dealing with it.
I'm not dealing with that paperwork. You can deal with it.
I'm not dealing with that meeting coming into a VC. So, Jake, what the hell happened? Basically, you might want to get a cup of tea because basically, that I could probably quite easily get cancelled, but in a nice way. Not like I wouldn't be doing something horrible, guys. Don't worry.
In a nice way.
That would be my last resort.
Could you just imagine the meeting with HR? Oh my days!
Yeah, especially if I went after the gays. I mean, I'm allowed to do that. Do you know what I mean?
You're allowed. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
I'm not.
So that's right.
Unbelievable.
I mean, a lot of my viewers, you know, I'll just go after them.
Oh, just bully your viewers.
I don't recommend bullying your viewers.
Yeah,
don't always work.
My viewers bully me sometimes, so I'm only bullying a few people in my stream. I'm not bullying everyone.
Yeah,
true.
Maybe I should do a podcast where I just bully people.
No.
We get a list of people we don't like.
Starting with Henry.
If you guys want to see the roast of J-Light, let me know. It can be arranged. Drop me a DM.
That could be in a YouTube video. Your roasts for J-Light.
Exactly.
That'd be about 24 hours long, though. I'd have to do a subathon for that. Honestly, though. Alan, have you got any questions for us?
I do, actually. They're more... Obviously, I don't really know Henry that well. I'm sorry. But they're more based on J-Light.
Yeah, fair enough.
Maybe do it. I want a question. Far away.
I've got quite a few for you, actually.
Oh.
How long have we got?
As long as you want, Alan.
So, my first question for you, J-Light, is kind of what you just asked me. What actually made you get into creating content?
Oh,
Table's turn.
Oh, you've thrown this on me, Alan, haven't you?
Yes.
Thing is, I said this in the first episode of streaming when Henry actually asked me a similar question. Like, not streaming, sorry, first episode of the podcast. Henry asked me a similar question, and I genuinely don't know why I started streaming. Like, I didn't mind not start streaming. It wasn't like a joke or anything because I obviously carried on. But like, I think a lot of like the main thing that kept me streaming. So I started streaming for like kind of no reason, like lockdown, I guess. Having a new computer was also another thing. But the thing that kept me streaming was like the community that I like built, like the Twitch community as well. Like the kind of the community that I was building over time is like a lot of the values that I see in life of like, you know, for example, like if someone's not harming you for the things that they're doing and being themselves, like if you're hating on people for being themselves, then you just hate yourself. So it's just like if I have a community built around that, and I think seeing that kind of come to life was like something that I never would want to drop. So I think speaking about like what made me want to start doing content creation and like pushing for like the podcast, all stuff like this, is because of that. Like, because I mean, currently the world we live in is not a very nice place. So I think to give people a thing like a community that they can come to and feel safe and like an active one as well.
Happiness.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
yeah.
The world really isn't a nice place at the minute. I mean, especially in like the States and stuff. The laws that are being made against people for just being themselves and having their own human rights, and like one person's actions being taken out on a million others is just ridiculous. So yeah, I mean, I could go on that battle for ages, but that'd be too what's the word?
Political.
There we go. Thank you, Henry. I'm not a very political person, but I mean, I'm just up for everyone, being themselves. I mean, does it really matter? For example, I have a boyfriend. I've had a boyfriend for a year and a half. Am I damaging anyone by doing that? No. I mean, like I say, my family love me. My family love Ollie. Ollie's family love me. And all stuff like that. As long as people around me, don't have a problem with it, and my family don't, then I'm completely fine. Steve off TikTok who comes in my TikTok live and says the word gay. Do I really care what he thinks? No, he just hates himself. So yeah, that's kind of what keeps me content creation, because stuff like that actually keeps me wanting to keep going on, because I'm not going to be put down by like a small-minded tunnel vision 60-year-old man who's probably sitting at home eating a pack of mini cheddars.
Mini cheddars.
Mini cheddars sound really good right now, not gonna lie.
Sorry. Yeah,
sounds like the life.
Sorry, no, I didn't mean, guys, if you eat mini cheddars, you're homophobic or anything like that. So carry on eating mini cheddars.
Sitting down eating mini cheddars.
Look at the news tomorrow. If you eat mini cheddars, you are homophobic.
It's official.
Yeah, I hope that answers your question.
The other question I've got for you is relating back to when you actually first ever spoke to me. So what did you actually think when obviously we got into the initial contact of you potentially joining Kryptic and stuff like that? What did you think? What was your thoughts?
Oh, I like that question. I'm gonna have to think for a minute, like just in my head. But I remember so obviously my subathon, it was like 18 hours long, so like a lot of stuff happened. So I kind of like went to sleep and kind of forgot about what happened, really. I think you contacted me during the subathon, didn't you?
I think it was, yeah.
You sent me a Discord request, definitely.
Yeah, I did.
And then maybe the next day you did. So like I remember you following and stuff, and then like the thing I thought at first, I didn't mean this in a rude way, is like I get a lot of invitations, like I have a Twitch email, so I get loads of invitations to things like all the time. So like especially people that like want me to buy their emotes and stuff like that.
Yeah, you thought.
I thought maybe it was a bit like, oh, like I'm not doing this. Like I thought it was a bit like a scam or something. Like because I get that all the time. I'm sure if you're a content creator, lots of people get all the time. So I was a bit like, this is a bit weird. So then I kind of went on with it. And then I actually, like, when you showed me all your stuff, like I went into a call with you and you showed me all the stuff and like gave me the, the stuff to like sign stuff. I was like, oh, this is actually serious. And then like, even over time, like literally the first one crypto, I was like, I felt like, I feel like that made me really feel like, oh my God, I'm actually somewhere of my content creation, because I just feel like not like valued, but I feel like these are the people that I want to be with, because they see the potential of not just me, but so many other people. And like, they're giving me a chance. I felt very like grateful. I felt very like, oh, like this is awesome. Like I was like proper like not even like even now, like just speaking to you like in the podcast, I'm still like very grateful. Like I always will be. So yeah, I think that's kind of what I was. My first distraction was I thought you were a scammer who was probably trying to get me to sign up to their broadband service, but
stalker.
But now I'm loving it. Dun 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 dun.
So, following on for that question, obviously, the first time me and you ever spoke, we was under meeting conditions, as we class it as.
Yes.
Do you think I was professional to a certain extent?
Not at all.
Yeah, neither was.
I mean, you just started making fun of me. I just started crying a little bit. You tell me how bad I looked. You tell me how shit my content looked. You tell me how all my viewers suck.
God, that Sabathon was
You tell me
shocking.
how I'm useless, and if I don't join you, you will hold me at ransom on the internet.
You're gonna get me absolutely sued here.
Oh, sorry, I forgot I was never right to repeat that. Sorry. It was lovely. I love Alan. Lord save Alan.
Lord save Alan.
Yeah.
We're starting a religion.
All hail Alan. And I've still got that picture you sent me to hang at the end of my bed at night and pray to.
What picture? Hold on, what picture? Is it my drunk picture?
No, basically, guys, behind my desk while I'm streaming, I've got this little table, and on it, I've got candles and Alan's face in it. And before my stream, I get on my hands and knees and just start praying to it.
Yeah, it's true.
Almighty Alan, give
hail
me your
Alan.
grace and praise me for your content that I need.
Oh.
And every word that comes out of my mouth on stream, Alan's actually standing next to me and telling me what to say. It's like like when they're just singing like songs live, or like someone's on live TV and the words come up in front of them. It's like that. So if I've ever been rude to you on my stream, that's actually Alan.
Oh, way to pass
You're
blame.
chatting so much crap right now.
Anyway, that's the other question answered. That was good.
I'm just trying to think of one more because I did think of one, but yeah. Give me a sec.
Give Alan a sec while he thinks of a question, guys.
So, sorry. That was pretty quick, to be honest.
Wow, I got a question.
So, talking like about content and the stuff like we have, where do you actually see yourself going? Like,
Oh, I like this question.
where do you want to venture to? Have you got any big plans that you can announce?
Well, okay. Can I just say, I think this is like kind of saying, I'm going to speak about the podcast first, so like me and Henry can both talk about this.
Yay.
With the podcast, we have like some really exciting special guests coming on. Like for my whole like ambition of being a content creator, I've always wanted to do a podcast. So like right now, like having like this amount of people watching listening to the podcast every week is absolutely insane. So like I just want to say thank you so much for that, because I'm living my content dream right now. Like I have my perfect schedule. I have an incredible community. I have the amazing time. I'm just having such a great time doing content. And that like at the start of this year, I was like, okay, I'm going to stream this whole year. Like, because this is my first time doing a whole year of content creation, because I stopped streaming like last March to like September fully coming back. Like August, I started coming back, and now I'm like doing it full time again. And I'm never going to get out of that flow because there's no point. There's no reason for me to stop because I'm only going up. So like we started off this year with like 400 followers. We're already at like 620 or something crazy like that. And I said at the end of this year, I would just love to reach 1,000 followers. And I know that was a big ambition, but like the fact that we're actually kind of getting close to that, like obviously I think it was like 50 a month that we needed, and we were getting like 70 and like stuff like that. So it's great. And I think just having this podcast as well, it's just like the cherry on top, because I just love it. I love this so much. I feel like speaking about this podcast, you just don't get this in a stream. Like when me and Henry first sat down and spoke about doing this podcast, like literally the first thing that we said is like, I don't want to do something that is like streaming, because obviously I speak to people every day. There's no point in me doing something that's literally like the other stuff I do. And I think we're doing very well in achieving that. So I think some of the special guests we're getting on are people that me and Henry have barely ever spoke to either. Like, obviously not you, but you.
Well,
no,
I haven't spoken to Alan.
Yeah, me and
you
Henry
have
have
kind
never really
of.
spoke of. Like
once, maybe.
I've met Henry once, and I joined your VC when you was in the Kryptic channel.
Yeah,
and I was
uninvited.
Uninvited, but that's
every time you VC, Alan just joins that. Hello, guy.
No, it's true. I
never
like
get peace and quiet. It's ridiculous.
I like to come in to my content creators VCs and make sure they know that I'm around if they need anything.
That's good, though, I think.
Like, you've got to make yourself known.
But like, I'm just very excited about the things that are coming for this podcast. Like in general, like I know, like some people, I'm not going to announce it just yet because I don't want to. But it will be coming very soon, like the next special guest. And like when I open the email from them that they actually would like to come onto the podcast, I actually screamed very loudly. And I think when I sent Henry the message like of their email, Henry was very shocked as well, weren't you?
Yeah, I was surprised that
they actually were like, sure, they're like really up for it. So
yeah, exactly.
No, No reveals yet, but like even after that, like we've got some cool people coming on, and I also want to bring like some people that are close to me and Henry as well, like people that like I don't know, maybe a family member, you know, other people like that.
Yeah,
Something
your
that's like a bit
family really
different.
close to me.
Actually, you know, Henry actually is my long lost twin, so yeah, I'm very excited. I feel like every single week brings new opportunities. So like, you know, the week after this, I'll be have loads of memories and like stuff to talk about from Paris and stuff like that. I mean, Henry's starting a new job, little leak into next week and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
Ooh.
there's a lot of stuff going on. I hope
Mysterious.
that answers your question, Alan.
So I've got one last question for you. I know.
Ooh, wrap
I
this
know.
up.
Wow, you got them all.
Yeah, it's just one last question, and I actually think like it's like the cherry on top of all questions.
Ooh.
What do you think in your career of creating content? Let's say I don't know if I'm using the best word for this, but yeah. What do you think is your greatest achievement so far?
Oh, you little shit.
These are
Oh,
questions you could have asked me.
You,
so difficult.
you
I
have to say,
honestly, like, without thinking about it, like, just thinking at the top of my head, um, maybe like when we reached 500 followers or something, or
Mhm.
like, there's just times in my stream where like I've actually like kind of taken a step back from like just playing the game and just seeing people like talking to each other and like, you know, the love and stuff like that. It's just like there was a
It is.
time, like there was a memory. I know there was, but like. I don't know, like there's just so many, but like stuff like a lot I have like there's not like one, but like sometimes when I take a step from my stream and realize this is like amazing how like people join my stream straight away. Like I said this before, like a year ago when I was streaming, it would take me like 20 minutes for someone to even come one viewer to join my stream. But like now when I start my stream, sometimes I get like 6 people waiting for me to go. Like waiting for the stream to start, and it's just like incredible. I think that's like awesome.
Mm.
So yeah, I mean, there's some moments like we've had some big raids. You know, there's been like the subathon. The
Mhm.
subathon will always have a place in my heart because you know I think that was such an amazing time. Like I literally joined Kryptic because of the subathon and stuff like that. Like we wouldn't be here without the subathon. So I think I love doing the subathon because like I wanted to prove that I could do it. Because like sometimes I do a bit shorter streams, so like 18 hours. Let's go. Like we did it, and it was. I'm definitely gonna do one again this year, like at some point, 100%, even a longer one. But like, yeah, that was probably one. If I had to,
48 hours.
if I had to choose one memory, the subathon would probably be it, or like the start of my streaming career, like some stuff like that. You know,
Yeah.
Mm.
like
May I just
my early days of streaming.
I think-
The subathon was my idea.
Yeah.
I like that.
I spoke to you so many times about doing it, and then you finally listened to me. So I'm taking all credit for that. No problem. You're in Kryptic because
Yeah,
of me.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I should really be management, getting all these people in. I'm coming for your job.
There we
You can have my
go.
role. Trust me, I'm in so like my hairs are growing grey at 22. There's that much stress. You can have
Do you need
it.
an assistant?
I've already got 2 assistants.
Oh,
Have you?
they're not very good.
Whoa.
I could
Can't talk
replace
about
them.
Rex like that.
Whoa. Rex might be listening. Calm down.
No, I can do better. Trust me.
So, like, my assistants are technically Rex, and obviously, Jay, like, you don't know this, but KD's actually coming back into the role as an ACCM. So, them two are technically like my assistants, and then they've got assistants underneath them. Obviously, Josh and May.
Can I be the assistant to the assistant?
To the
To the
assistant.
assistant. Yeah.
So then
Can
are
I-
you like the
I'll start
assistant to me?
bottom.
I don't know. You're like my little assistant, Henry. That's all right.
I would like to say I'm your external manager. Yeah, that's how I like to. Yeah.
I feel like this podcast should be called Podcast with My Managers.
the boss class.
Yeah,
Oh,
I actually really like the hint as well you dropped. They are a boss.
I'm a bitch. I'm a boss.
That's
Anyway.
exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, we were actually gonna do Alan's intro as that, but he was too
Chicken
embarrassed, obviously.
Too bad.
I wasn't drunk enough for that.
I'm joking. Anyway, Alan, I really appreciate you answering the questions. Like that was very good. I feel like I wasn't expecting that from you to do that, so I appreciate that.
No worries. I've enjoyed being here.
Yes, I'm glad you've enjoyed it. I appreciate you joining. Okay, where can we actually find you, Alan? We actually have spoke about that. Like, where can people, maybe go follow you or something?
Twitter would probably be the best place, to be honest.
Yes, Thomas Allen on Twitter, isn't it?
No, at MisterAG.
Oh, I thought it was Thomas Allen.
Got it wrong.
You're exposing my real name here.
Oh, honestly.
Whoa!
We'll
Anyway,
bleep it. Bleep over it.
Also, a big shout out to Kryptic, obviously, for making stuff like this possible. We probably wouldn't be at this phase of my streaming career as possible. So go check out We Are Kryptic GG on Twitter. It's all linked on my Twitch and my bios and stuff. So go check them out. Please. There's all amazing stuff coming with Kryptic. So go check all of them out. All the creators in Kryptic as well. We talked about that a lot today. So if you found anything of that interesting, I appreciate it. You can find Henry nowhere because he's just a Muppet in my wardrobe. You can find Henry nowhere. But I appreciate you joining, Alan. It was amazing having you here. Thank you so much for joining, and I appreciate you coming on for an hour. I do appreciate it. It means the world. I hope you enjoyed Alan on the podcast, and I hope you enjoyed episode 4 of the Lite Cast. We'll be back probably next week. I hope you're all having an amazing week, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.